Hi, my love. So it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I just got back from church. I just want to show you a typical day in my life before the new week begins. So over here, I decided to change my sheets and put a fresh sheet just so my week starts on a very fresh note. So, guys, we've been in Lagos for over 6 months now, 6 months and counting. We're working here, we live here with our child, and so far, so good. Lagos has been amazing, and it has its own, bad sides, but it's been very, very okay for us. It was time for us to leave Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt had nothing to offer anymore for us, so to say. That place, Port Harcourt, drained me, and I don't know, in so many ways. There's a video I saw one day online from Williams Uchemba, where he was saying that where you live can affect you positively or negatively. Guys, I kid you not, that is a big truth. You do not know what has transpired in the house before you go about saying, oh, you want to rent the place, oh, you want to live here. You need to do your findings, because you don't know the spirits behind. I don't want to go all spiritual and stuff, but it's actually true. You can go into a space, you can go into a new house, and you find out that nothing is working for you. You're just walking and walking and walking like an elephant, but you're eating like an ant. It's so funny, but it's very realistic. It's very true. I kid you not. That our Port Harcourt house was something else. Was nothing to write home. So we're always having electricity issues. There was never light in that house. Hey God, a lot of things happened. Instead of us to move forward, we found ourselves going backwards and backwards. It was just God that saved us in that house. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Though I don't want to entirely blame it on the house, but I feel like the house contributed majorly. Now, would you believe my husband coincidentally ran into the previous people that lived in the house before us? And when he saw the man was nothing to write home about. He was just written off. Okay, he went ahead to ask of the man's family and all of that. The man was actually squatting with somebody else, no property, nothing. The man sold practically all of his things. His wife left him. Everything fell apart for that family. So are you noticing what's it called? And this was exactly what was just going on in our house. We were struggling, selling stuff, selling our things. At some point I said, no, this is not ordinary. I had to man up. I had to really man up. So aside noticing all of these things, the worst thing now happened. Hey God, oh. I was like, okay, where do I now start from? My husband now lost his job. And I think I had just given birth to my son. My son was like a year plus or so when all of this thing was happening. My husband now lost his job. We're now feeding from hand to mouth some days before I even. So it was really horrible. So when I noticed that this whole thing is going to take a big toll on us, I had to hold God very strongly, because He is the only one that can bring us out of it. So we kept on praying and praying. I was even about giving up. We've been praying, we've been doing this. So this whole thing, I'm telling you guys, lasted for it lasted for a while. So we prayed and prayed and prayed. Nothing was, forthcoming. We were just there. So on one fateful day like that, you so on one fateful Sunday morning, my husband was telling me that he doesn't know how he's going to go to Lagos. I was like, from where to where? Lagos to do what? So he now started giving me backstory of how he applied for this job the week before, and they are calling him that he has to resume for the job on which day was that now, on Monday. So as at Sunday, he was still at home trying to see how he could get transportation to go to Lagos. Hey God, that was when I said I have to make good use of this my opportunity. This may be my only chance. This may be my only opportunity right here. So I had to think very, very fast. I was like, money to go to Lagos. Okay, he was not saying, okay, he now even said that, in fact, no need. He doesn't want to go anymore. That let him just stay in Port Harcourt and keep, pushing and keep searching. I was like, what? God forbid. Which Port Harcourt? God forbid. So, in my head, I was like, even if he just needs to be the only one to go, he should just go first. Let him just leave this place. Because Port Harcourt was not doing him any good. Neither was it doing me any good as well. But I just wanted him to go. At least now he has gotten a job. So it's better he leaves. So I wasn't ready to miss this opportunity for anything in the world. So many things hindered him from going to that Lagos. But finally, he left for Lagos. That Sunday, he left for Lagos that Sunday night. So you see, this is a full circle moment because it's surprising I'm also making this video on a Sunday. And mind you guys, I'm not just coming here to share stories, or I'm not just coming here to put out. So this video, I feel like you should see this video as a testimony, because this was not the plan I had for this video. I intended to do something else on this video. I just wanted to put up write-ups showing my Sunday reset and all. But a voice just spoke to me and was like, why not just, since you're doing Sunday reset, why not do a story time? Give stories about how you got into this home, how you got into Lagos. So my husband left for Lagos and he started working, and he was sending me money. I was happy. This is something that for a while in that house, for my husband to even give me money is a big issue, because we quarrel. So while he was so I was working as well in Port Harcourt, but I knew that I needed to leave Port Harcourt because that house wasn't serving me any good. It wasn't serving me any good. But before I left the house, my dad's house is still in Port Harcourt as well. So we always go to my dad's place. We always go to my dad's house. So I just decided, what? Why not just pack some of your things, since your husband is not in Port Harcourt anymore? Pack your things, go to your dad's house. You can just be coming in once, maybe pick a few things and clean up and all of that. So aside that, do you know my son was always falling sick? I woke up on a particular morning and I saw that my eyes, I've forgotten if it was the left eye now or the right eye. I think I must look for the picture to insert somewhere, or the video for you guys to see. I couldn't open my eyes, one of my eyes. I was like, what happened? So I went to work this was happening on a Saturday. I went to work on Monday, and my, senior colleagues, they saw my eyes and they were like, what's going on? I told them I don't know. So because of the inflammation and everything, they had to give me steroids to calm the inflammation down and the swollen effects down and all of that. Then I had to go to the eye clinic. When I got to the eye clinic, they just told me that the pressure of my eyes is slightly high, but that every other thing is fine with my eyes. I was like, so what could be the issue? What could be happening to my eyes? Nobody could say. nobody could tell. But in all of these things that was going on, there was something that stayed very consistent for me and very true for me, was that I don't have any other person to run to. I don't have any other person I am serving. I just had to hold God tightly and strongly, and I always reminded God of his words because I do not know. So I don't know if anybody must have experienced any of these kind of things. Maybe you're living in an apartment you packed into, and like before you even know what's going on, everything begins to turn south. You that used to be a bubbly person, that used to be a happy person, or your home used to be very happy and loving, everything switches. If you've experienced this particular kind of thing, please can you comment, put it in the comment section. Let every other person know that what I'm saying is not, because people feel like I'm making up stories, just so they know that what I'm saying happens, and what I'm saying must have happened to one or two persons as well. Just let us know what you did also to like. So when my husband was stable in Lagos, I now knew it was time for us to move over to join him. It was just like I was leaving my whole life behind in Port Harcourt, because if you know me so well, I grew up in Port Harcourt. I was born and raised in Port Harcourt. So all my life I've been in Port Harcourt, and I'm this kind of person that I don't know. I don't like to stay far away from family. I'm the first child, first born, first daughter. But, my siblings always mock me that I act like a baby, act like the last born. Those things I would say, let's just do for fun. It held a very big meaning for me to leave Lagos. I knew that I needed to leave Lagos because I had seen it all in Port Harcourt. I was like, if I should stay here one extra month, I might just lose it. Sorry, I might just lose it. So, we packed our bags. I didn't have a job. When I entered Lagos, I wasn't even sure of what will be my outcome, or what my fate would be. Because I didn't have a job. I hadn't applied to places in Lagos here. But I just said, okay, let me just come first and see how it goes. So it has been life-changing for me. I've never experienced but it was life-changing for me because this one I got to experience it personally, like it affected me personally. So I don't know, I just thought to share my story with you all. Let's people know that things like this happen, and they should know what to do when such things begin to happen. They should be aware. They shouldn't just ignore those little signs, because it starts little. Before you know, it delves deep down, it delves right in, and you'll be confused on what to do or where to start from. But you should always know to hold God tightly, to always pray, because God will always answer you no matter what. And so that's all I came to talk to you all about. This is my little story. Is just like a testimony for me. So at this point, I was very exhausted and I needed to rest. Thank you guys for watching my video. Bye. Show me that don't need no money, don't need nobody, just need your body.